Briefly talk about how it was organized, what it's about, kind of the basics here.
Okay, in lieu of the crisis that's going on in Iran, a couple of Iranian friends and I who live in Cincinnati decided that we need to put on a rally. They've had rallies in Chicago and all over the states, actually all over the world. So we felt it was our duty to put a demonstration on. Our way of communicating this was through Facebook, really. We made a Facebook events, and then emails and things like that, and then word of mouth. We probably have been working on this for about a couple days, and as you can see, we've got Iranians and non-Iranians from Dayton, Columbus, Louisville, Cincinnati, so basically the greater Cincinnati area coming here to show their support for, really, this is not a rally for Mousavi or any other political faction. This is a rally to show the world the violations of human rights that are going on in Iran every day. Right now it's visible. Right now we can see it through videos, pictures, and Twitter. It's been going on for 30 years. But right now it's straight in your face, so you can see it. The fact that the Iranian people have a freedom to assemble, and that freedom is not being allowed by the Iranian regime. They have a freedom to assemble peacefully, and they are being killed, brutally murdered, and imprisoned. This rally is also about peace and justice. Really those four things. And that is our message. Peace and justice. The violation of human rights has got to end. We don't want the United States to go into Iran. This is, unfortunately, the freedom seekers of Iran have to take care of this themselves. This is an internal struggle. We don't want what happened to Iraq to happen to Iran. We don't want what's happened to Chile, to Nicaragua, to Peru to happen to the people of Iran. This is an internal struggle. We want amnesty. We want the UN. We want international governments to put pressure on the Iranian government. We want them to not acknowledge the elections. We want them to not acknowledge Ahmadinejad. But we don't want the intervention of any other country into the Iranian country, because the Iranian people can handle this themselves. The Iranian people have to decide for themselves what path they want to follow, and only then can they make that change.
And kind of on that point, there was a little kind of pull within the rally here today. With mainly it started over a sign that said "U.S. out of Middle East." Can you maybe address what the smaller group of people within the rally were kind of wanting, and what the problem they had with that?
They were worried that, first of all, they were trying to make a distinction between the Middle East and Iran. Iran is not part of the Middle East. That was the first thing. Second, they did not want the message of today's rally to be misread by the media. Saying U.S. out of the Middle East, U.S. is in the Middle East right now. U.S. is in Palestine, U.S. is in Iraq, U.S. is in Afghanistan, U.S. is in all over the world. All over the world, yes. Our message, the people who organize this rally, our message is that we appreciate Obama's approach. We don't want the American government to go and decide, choose a side and decide what they think what's best for the Iranian people. That sign was to say, we don't want U.S. intervention, and we also don't want U.S. inside Iran or Iraq and Afghanistan like they are now. And we also don't want, but this is going on another, I don't want to go on a tangent, because, people are telling me I shouldn't wear that.
Sure.
But why should I not wear that? I'm for peace and justice. I am for human rights and freedom to assemble for everybody. Why not show the rights of the Palestinian people at this demonstration? But, so basically that was some Iranian people being concerned that this message, this sign was going against, Iranian people. Why are we helping Arabs when they don't help us? Why are we mixing this rally with other issues? And we decided that as a group, that why not we don't want to mix the two messages, but there were some of us who were so passionate about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that we could not keep ourselves from wearing a wristband or having that
And you think beyond that sign and beyond the conflict, do you think that everybody here was pretty much saying the same thing, only kind of through different means?
Yes.
It could have been misinterpreted?
When you have so much zeal and fervor, Iranian people are very passionate. They have a lot of zeal, and so when you have people who maybe lived throughout the revolution, lived throughout the 8-year Iran-Iraq war, and so they understand the hardships and the struggles of what it's like, they can become very passionate, and they can become, hot-headed. And so I think that the message for justice, peace, human rights, freedom to assemble was among all of us, but I feel that it got, misconstrued along the way.